this idea that working harder on your business is enslavement or non-freedom, but there's like nobody you know that's super rich or wealthy or happy or free without a fully functioning business that they built. Retirement doesn't exist, bro. It's a lie they sold you. Your life is always going to have some meaning, and it's your choice to put it that meaning. And the way you have that meaning is by having a purpose in this life. You choose that purpose, you work on that purpose, and you just never care if you get there. You just keep working on this thing. But as of right now, the first thing you got to be careful about when you make a bunch of money is you start to behave in the ways that didn't make you that money. You got to be really careful about this. Because everyone, if you don't pay attention to this, will prematurely eject before the plane is actually stabilized. And you got to start again. I've done this twice in the past. The time you think you're the most invincible, God will rip the rug underneath your feet from the things you think you know the most. He would challenge you in every way possible, because that's the true meaning of growth. You're going to be tested in ways you don't have answers for. That's the only time you really seek beyond what you know. When you go beyond what you think, what you've known, your certainties. It's the uncertain ground where you are growing spiritually and as a man and as a woman, as a leader. Don't be afraid of that. Just know you're not going to avoid that. It's going to come. And depending on the size of your ego and how attached or sold into the illusions of the crap, the things you're attached to, that determines how big the downfall will be, because how much you're going to need to snap out of it. So the only thing we can do is don't be afraid of it, but let's be wise about this. You're not taking your foot off the gas. You're going to step harder, but you're just going to tilt the direction of the car from you doing things to you helping people do things. That's the only difference, slight difference. If I thought of that, bro, the last 6 months, the first year I made $1 million was 2021. The first 6 months I worked my butt just like you ass. I loved it. I loved every moment. I made all this money, huge months. Imagine what does to your ego, $600,000 a month. What the hell? I'm a multi-billionaire now. That's like how you feel. And then right away, I'm like, let me travel, met a girl. And the only thing that made me think it's remotely okay to do all this nonsense unintelligently was I thought I reached a point where half effort could go down and other people would take over the effort. I thought the meaning of delegation, it is that I do less things, but I only do the things that matter. But I thought it's less effort, less energy, less care. And you guys will handle it. You guys will care. So guess what happened when I came back and they weren't caring like I did, make an effort like I did, because it's my business, not theirs. I was pissed at everybody. I'm like, you didn't love my child the way I loved it. Of course not. You're the owner, bro. No one's going to love it like you love it. Just imagine none of your results are yours. They're released. And you got to work like any moment the company will call them, like, we want the car back. But the only thing keeping them from calling you to get the car back is the diligence you put in every day, the devotional service, the heartfelt leadership, and the work you put into continuously earning it. Earning it or making it is not a destination. It's not a fixed point. It is a continuation game. You are always earning it. You don't earn it. So what I'm trying to tell you is your business has not to be looked at as a destination, because if you do, you'll lose everything you built. And guess what? It'll be 5 times harder to rebuild it from scratch. The second time after you lose it, guess why? Not because you don't know how to, because now you're going to have this traumatic feeling inside you of failure because you lost it once. And that's how it was for me when I was trying to get back, until I had a breaking point. I try to hold on to all the sand that kept going through my fingers until I'm like, I'm out of sand. What do I do now? I just surrender. I'm like, screw it. And I lost everything. Lost the relationship. The business fell apart. All the best clients left. I'm like, damn. And I'm not here to avoid you from that, but I'm here to do my part, making sure you have the longest runway of fun before you have the runway of growth and pain, because that's going to show up. The mantra I want you to keep in your mind is this. This is how, after I lost everything, I built a mantra to discipline my mind. And the mantra was, success humbles me, failure grows me. And the reason why I did this, because I didn't want my mind to trick me into thinking that success grows me. But success doesn't teach you anything. Don't rely on your successes, your results to give you certainty or confidence. That's what I want you to do. Don't rely on that. Rely on your own showing up every day, providing the service and plan. That should give you the certainty and confidence in who you are as a person, not what you've done, not what you've got from what you've done, just what you always do. And it's not exhausting to be a person, especially if you're becoming a better person every day and you're learning and you love who you're becoming. It's only exhausting to get attached to the things that come along with what you get from being this person and thinking those things matter more than who you are. Nothing is more real than just who you are. And who you are is constantly being chosen every moment by deciding what you focus on, what you care about, what you decide to do or not do. Business is just the mirror to show you. When you're winning, work harder. Don't slow down. Best time to make a sale is after you make a sale. Best time to double down on learning is once you've achieved a lot from what you've learned. And I'm trying to help you avoid the mistakes I made, which is why you're here. Never again will I think, when I start to get success, like, achieve. Oh, this is the time I got it. Lay back. No. It's like, what else do I not know now? Because I'm not invincible. Money is just a byproduct. It's like a scorecard. But you worked to grow. You go to school to learn, not to get the grade. You're getting this analogy. But the person who just went to school every day, got the tutor every day, studied every day just to get the A, the moment they get the report card and they got the thing they wanted or their parents wanted, they throw everything. They don't give a shit anymore. They throw it all out. But the person who went to school to learn, that person also never burns out. That person is very happy inside. They find joy in all the things they do. Also, that person goes on to learn more than most people will because they're just enjoying the learning. Same in business, man. You're not working to make money. In a job, you work to make money. You don't build a business to work to make money. But most people come out of job or come out of this poverty thinking and they move into a business world and they go, I'll just do this because they're sold on this idea that I'm going to do this for a long, really hard work. And then I'll have a huge payout and stop working. What they don't even notice is they just took this shitty poverty thinking before they were an entrepreneur into the entrepreneurial world. And they're using the entrepreneurial vehicle as a solution for their same bullshit thinking in the job world. But you got to let that go. You don't build a business to make money. Like the purpose of a business is to make profit. That's not your purpose for building a business. The purpose of the business is to make profit. Purpose of us building a business is so we can grow, so we have something to do, so we can focus all of this beautiful energy we have into something worthwhile, building something great. Because like a kid, there's no outcome or purpose to playing in the sandbox. They're just building it because what else are we going to do with our time? Sit there and look at nothing.